Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. You know, no matter what we do, it always seems like air travel is never in our favor. Part of the problem is, though, that we're not told everything there is to know about airlines and their policies. I'm sure we won't make any friends in the travel industry, but here are 10 secrets that airlines are trying to keep from you. Before you go packing your bags, be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified of future videos, and if we saved you some hassle and time and whatever in your travels, then give this video a like and leave us a comment with your own traveling hack.
Number 10. The 3-hour rule. Ever been stuck on the tarmac waiting for your flight to take off only to get held up for one reason or another? You feel like you could be stuck there for hours on end, but there's a very small light at the end of that tunnel. The Department of Transportation limits the length of time passengers can be stuck on the tarmac. If the delay takes longer than 3 hours, you can't be forced to sit there any longer. Number 9. Don't take the voucher. So you've been bumped from your flight, and the airline seems to be trying to mend the situation by giving you a voucher. They'll either try to get you onto a later flight or one the following day. That sounds great and all, but you're entitled to more if you ask for it. Depending on how long you're delayed due to the bump, you could wind up with over $1,000. If you persist, chances are you won't get much pushback from the airline. Number 8. Non-refundable tickets aren't set in stone. It's right there in the name, non-refundable. If anything happens the day before and you realize you won't be able to make your flight, you're out of options beyond buying another ticket, right? Not quite. There are regulations in place set by the DOT that require airlines to refund a ticket if it was purchased 7 days ahead of the flight and canceled within 24 hours. This makes non-refundable tickets more appealing since they're typically cheaper. Number 7. You can be booked on a competitor flight. Should there be a canceled or delayed flight, you'll feel like you're at the mercy of the airline. Thankfully, some airlines are willing to go above and beyond to rectify the pitfall, though they may never tell you out loud. If you need a different flight due to a cancellation or delay, many airlines, like Alaska Air and Frontier, will book you a flight on a competitor. It's dependent on seat availability, of course, but they'll work to get you home as conveniently as possible. Number 6. Don't buy tickets in bulk. Imagine shopping for airline tickets for your group of 7 people. You come across a deal of 5 tickets at a discounted price. So you would then purchase those 5 and then 2 at full price, or so one would think. Instead, airlines are known to offer the discount to people purchasing exactly the number of seats that are left at the lower price. Number 5. Small bags can be gate-checked for free. The next time you're traveling light but not quite light enough to fit in the overhead storage, you may want to see if they'll check it at the gate. Since most airlines are charging checked bag fees, it'd be nice to be able to sneak away with a good deal. You'll have to lug it through security, but saving around $25 is well worth the little extra effort. You also get the comfort of knowing your bags made it onto the flight. Number 4. Airlines pay the difference. Catching your connecting flight sometimes means running a gauntlet through the airport, dodging fellow passengers to your gate that's inevitably on the other side of the terminal. If you don't make it because of a delay from your prior flight, it's not your problem to worry about. Flights that are massively delayed resulting in you missing a connecting flight are the responsibility of the airline, and if your alternate travel costs more, they cover the difference. That even extends to first-class seats if they're the only option available to get you where you need to go. Number 3. The best and worst days. You may have heard this in passing. Only shop for flights and fly on certain days. Sounds like an old wives' tale, but there's truth to it. The cheapest days to fly tend to be Tuesdays and Saturdays, depending on if there's a holiday or not. And the worst day to buy a ticket is on Sunday. According to a study performed at airfare forecasting company Hopper, an analysis of thousands of flights revealed that flights are around $15 cheaper on Thursdays and $30 a ticket on Mondays for international flights. Number 2. Payment for a delayed or lost bag. When an airline loses a bag, it's ready to shell out some cash. The problem is, it's up to you to know and have documentation of every item that you checked in your bag. Otherwise, you'll receive a much smaller value than you're owed. This isn't just when a bag is lost, however. If your delayed bag forces you to purchase clothing or anything vital, they'll reimburse you for the item and pay you for being inconvenienced. Number 1. Your ticket is a contract. There may not have been any lawyers present when you purchased your airline ticket, but the moment there's an exchange of funds, you're essentially entering into a contract with the airline. That means, as much as it feels like airlines can do whatever they wish, they're held to the terms of the contract just as much as you are. If you're curious about an airline's policies, just read what's called the Contract of Carriage. Typically, they're found on the back of the physical ticket or on the airline's website. Thanks for watching. Before you leave us to start planning your next vacation or business trip, please take a moment to bring your trays and seatbacks to their full and upright positions so you can subscribe, click the bell, give this video a thumbs up, and prepare to leave a comment about any other pertinent information about air travel that will benefit your fellow archivists.